Let's talk about some of the emotions for you, just being here in New York, SummerSlam weekend. What are some of the emotions for you?
Being here in New York, coming out here for SummerSlam, I'm excited more than anything. I mean, coming back into New York, I used to live here and I'd spent a lot of time here, so it's nice to be like back in the city. I love the grunge of New York. I like the grime and the grit and the fast pace, so it's nice to be in and around that again. But I mean, just the events leading up to SummerSlam and being out in Brooklyn, which I've never spent a lot of time in Brooklyn, so it's cool to be able to kind of pop around and see. But yeah, I mean, you get to see the fans. We come out here, we're doing Make-A-Wish, we've been doing Be a Star, and you know, now leading up tomorrow, we've got the NXT panel and then SummerSlam. And it's just one of those jam-packed weeks that you need to take a second and just be like, this is cool.
For you personally, what does it mean to be somebody that is giving back your inspiration to young female journalists out there? What does all that mean for you? Did you ever imagine that you would get to this point to where you would be with a place like WWE?
No, I mean, it's really cool. I mean, not in a sense that like I don't think about that. I mean, it is, I guess, once you hit a certain platform, you realize that certain people might be watching you. But I think, you know, I'm sure even you can attest to it, that as a woman doing your job, you're kind of in your own tunnel just doing your job. And like, you know, I spent so much time prior to getting here of looking at so many other females work and seeing how they do their job and picking up things here and there. But yeah, I mean, I think it's so great to be able to send a message to women that there are different jobs and there's different paths and you can create your own path, and to sort of figure that out and find out what fits you and just stay true to yourself.
When it comes time for giving back, what would your best piece of advice for that be? For anybody who's never done it before, for anybody who's maybe curious about it and wanted to do it, what would your best piece of advice for that be?
I mean, my best piece of advice has always been to just start doing. Start doing as much as you possibly can. I mean, I can go back. I started doing this when I was like 23, as far as being like a TV host personality, and like the stuff I used to do was far more ridiculous than the stuff that I'm doing now. It's definitely, you know, gone a bit of a different path, but I spent so much time working in different shows and different web promotions and stuff, and that's how you really cut your teeth and you find out what your voice is, who you are, what you bring to the table, and more than anything, just doing it and then going from there.
You're a great storyteller. What are some of the keys for you to be, for maybe some of the younger journalists out there, being a great storyteller and being able to tell great stories, being a good interviewer? What are some of your keys to your success?
Gosh, I don't really know. I think like I'm not a big preparer. I don't like to prepare that much, and like I think that the biggest asset you can have in like our job that we do is being able to listen, because you can have you have somewhere that you want to go with an interview or whatever it is, a story you're trying to tell, and being comfortable to deviate from that path based on what you're hearing and where the other person wants to take it. So being able to listen, but also having like some form of an objective when doing your job.
The Divas Revolution, do you think now is the time for women athletes to shine? Because it feels like the world of women athletics, it's been an evolution, a work in progress. Do you think now is the time for women athletes and women athletics to be in the spotlight and have a chance to shine with the Divas Revolution? People like Ronda Rousey, all sorts of good stuff happening.
Absolutely. I don't think that we should have ever been in a world where that wasn't a thing that was being showcased. I think it's stupid for it to not have always been in the forefront. I mean, we have so many amazing athletes and these girls that are training and like busting their butts doing stuff, that for them to not be taken seriously in that role. And of course it helps when it's, you know, it's spread in more of a wide stream market. I mean, yeah, looking at Ronda Rousey, looking at some of these other female athletes that have been able to go out and conquer, and like, I mean, obviously you use Ronda Rousey as the prime example of that, but it's like, you know, she's doing movies, she's a spokesperson for something on her phone that I saw in a commercial the other day. Like, she's just doing everything and she's capitalizing it the same way that you've seen so many men be able to do in the past, but she's being herself. And that's the thing. It's not like, oh, we can pluck this person out and polish them up to be this, or this that we want them to be. It's like, no, she's just a badass chick, and that's what people want, and that's what people should want.
But you say that the Divas Revolution is more than just the athletes. It's people like you that are out there telling stories. It's people that are behind the scenes that are, you know, paving the way for future young ladies.
I hope so. I mean, yeah. I mean, from the Divas Revolution and everything that we've seen with those girls that have, you know, they've been working so hard for their goal, and now, you know, they're getting to achieve that. And, you know, same for myself. I mean, there's so many things that I still want to do, and other things that I'm I can't wait to sink my teeth into. But I get so excited when we hire a new female production assistant and getting to see her walk in and be like, everybody quiet on the set, and like kind of giving people shit. And I love that. I love being able to see women step in and do that. But as much as like we're having this conversation, I also kind of think that it's a non-issue, because I think that it should have always been happening.
And any message for the fans at home that are watching this, either about SummerSlam weekend, WWE giving back, just any message in general for those fans that are watching this right now?
A general love message. Love you guys so much. We get to see and read everything that you guys send to us our way, and it's SummerSlam week. We're here in New York. It's about to go off. Much love.